Solo Sikoa lifting Cody Rhodes up. Spear from Roman. Cover, hook to the leg. Cody somehow survives.
Are you kidding me? How? How did Rhodes survive?
Desire is how, Corey. Grit is how, Corey. This is how bad Cody Rhodes wants to finish his story. What the?
It can't be.
It is!
John Cena's here. Cena's in WrestleMania.
A saving grace for Cody Rhodes. John Cena here to fight off Solo Sikoa.
Solo sent crashing to the outside, courtesy of the franchise.
And an attitude adjustment.
The tribal chief has been dropped.
And now John Cena with Solo Sikoa and through the announce table.
Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on.
You gotta be kidding me.
The final boss is at WrestleMania.
What a moment this is.
Brings back memories from WrestleMania over a decade ago.
Now this is a WrestleMania moment.
Rock and Cena face to face, feeding off the electricity of this crowd.
This is absolutely surreal. The final boss strikes, and Cena is down.
And now The Rock taking off the Mama Rhodes weight belt. He's going to use it against Cody.
What? Oh.
No way. No way. Guys?
What is going on here? We know that music all too well, but
It's Seth Rollins. And a Superman punch by Reigns intercepts Rollins, who's out here in the old Shield gear. Now what? Undertaker's in the ring!
oh my gosh!
The Great One face to face with the Reaper at WrestleMania.
Undertaker with the Rock! Choke slam! The Undertaker's back in WrestleMania!
Unreal.
And now Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes struggling to grab a hold of the steel chair in the ring.
Both men struggling to their feet. Roman beats Cody Rhodes. And this could be disastrous for the American Nightmare.
Payback! For all those years, Plan B.
Roman Reigns setting up, looking for the spear to put Cody away. No!
Cody catches Roman. Crossroads.
And another crossroads.
Looking for the trifecta now.
Finish the story.
Everybody seems to think that WrestleMania 40 was the night the bloodline ended. But anyone who knows us knows that it's going to take more than one bad night to bring us down. If anything, we're just getting started.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an event of international magnitude. Photographers from around the world as they are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
Coming down the aisle with Mr. Fuji is the champion from Polynesia Islands, weighing 550 pounds, Yokozuna!
One thing, Corey, he's 550 pounds, bigger than he's ever been.
And I understand Hulk Hogan trimmed down so he can have more speed, more endurance. But I'll tell you something, Hogan's got to take him out early.
This is going to answer a lot of unanswered questions from WrestleMania 9. A lot of pressure on the president of WWE for what he did. But this is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan. Let the winner be the winner.
One thing's for sure, Hogan will be quicker. He will be faster than he's ever been in any previous title defense.
Well, this is going to be interesting because he's wrestling a fresh Yokozuna this time. Not a man who's already wrestled a 15-minute match with Bret the Hitman Hart.
Well, Hogan and Yokozuna's last match lasted less than 30 seconds when Hogan won the title at WrestleMania.
Well, I can tell you, this match will go much longer. Yokozuna will not be caught by surprise this time.
Listen to this! What a phenomenal ovation for the WWE Champion!
His opponent, coming down the aisle with his manager, the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, from Venice Beach, California, weighing in 302 pounds, the WWE Champion, Hulk Hogan!
You can feel this facility shake, literally moving. The rafters shaking with the ovation of the WWE Champion, Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan thrives on these people. He thrives on the Hulksters, the little Hulksters. This is what keeps this man going.
Hulk Hogan's relying on the fans. He wants to hear them cheer. He wants to draw strength from them. But Yokozuna's focused. He has not taken his eyes off Hulk Hogan. He is ready, believe me.
The Hulkster ready for war, and you can bet, ladies and gentlemen, it will be warfare here.
Well, he's been saying for weeks that he is going to be the first man to slam Yokozuna.
Oh, nobody slams Yokozuna.
Well, we'll see. Hulk Hogan wanted to prove it was not a fluke that he beat Yokozuna. And now, we're going to find out if it was a fluke or not. Social media is buzzing, as it always is when this title is defended.
Michael Cole alongside Byron Saxton and Corey Graves, emanating from King of the Ring, 1993. Yokozuna is fuming over his embarrassing WrestleMania loss to Hulk Hogan. Now, Yokozuna has vowed to reclaim the WWE Championship and what Hulkamania! Indeed, the last time these two shared a ring, it was disaster.
2 seconds later, Hogan was the new WWE Champion.
But that night was mired in controversy as Yokozuna had just been to battle with Bret Hart to win the title. This is going to answer a lot of questions from WrestleMania 9. This is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan, and we're going to find out who's the true champion. Leaning on the turnbuckle here. Trapped in the corner.
Non-stop blows.
Hulk Hogan, a 5-time champion now. This is his first title defense.
The Hulkster has spent the last 2 months in Hollywood due to prior commitments, but you've got to understand that Hulk never expected to be WWE Champion coming out of WrestleMania.
Well, now that Hogan has emerged from his paradise, the gravity of this situation with Yokozuna is going to hit him like thunder.
Oh no, bear hug applied. This is not good.
Wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Oh, what a chop. Flying pin. No mercy being shown to Hogan here.
Yokozuna making Hogan regret wanting this match. I love it.
Can we talk about Yokozuna's meteoric rise in WWE? He's accomplished quite a lot in a short amount of time.
Just look at the man's track record at major events. He made his premium event debut with a quick win at Survivor Series, won the Royal Rumble in dominant fashion, and then captured the WWE title in the main event of WrestleMania.
That momentum ground to a halt after Mr. Fuji's in-time challenge ended Yokozuna's title reign after mere minutes. Yokozuna needs to get back on top with a win here tonight.
Yokozuna demonstrating his full power. Hogan's in trouble.
With the lariat. And Yokozuna is leaving no breathing room here.
Yokozuna taking the fight to Hulk Hogan. The Hulkster's rocked.
As Yoko now, belly-to-belly slam.
That's got to be the end of Hulkamania.
Jimmy Hart trying to rally. And a kick out by Hogan with authority.
Hulk Hogan's not done yet. Hulk Hogan is coming alive.
Yokozuna back to his feet. Big chop to Hogan. And Hogan's starting to hulk up here.
How many times have we seen this over the years?
These massive strikes from Yokozuna having absolutely no effect on Hogan.
Hogan fired up. Hogan's ready to go.
Hogan feeding off the energy of all the Hulkamaniacs.
And here comes Hulk. And Yokozuna being backed up to the ropes. Big boot.
I can't believe Yokozuna's still standing.
Hogan continuing to pour on the offense. A second big boot, but Yoko still on his feet.
Don't let up, Hulkster. Keep swinging, keep firing away.
That boot, Yoko staggering, stunning, and he's down.
Drop the leg, Hogan. Drop the leg.
Hogan, leg drop. Here's the cover on Yoko, who kicked out of the leg drop.
What? Get Mr. Fuji out of there. Hogan feeding off the energy. Wait a minute. What is that photographer doing on the apron?
There's a match going on. What the heck?
What was that?
What in the world just happened here? Yokozuna on the move.
Massive big leg drop.
Yokozuna delivered that attack with pure annihilation in mind.
Here we go for the championship.
And Yokozuna is once again champion.
I can't believe it.
The winner of this bout, and new WWE Champion, Yokozuna.
We have the official word. Yokozuna is indeed the new WWE Champion. We may have just witnessed the end of Hulkamania, gentlemen.
There's no may about it, Cole. Yokozuna just conquered Hogan, and every newspaper in Japan
One of the toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
Is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Alpha at a combined weight of 565 pounds. Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
Fair warning, this one may not be too pretty, guys.
You talk about rugged individuals. These are two tag teams that can really bring the fight to anyone that steps in their path.
Yeah, there's about to be a seismic collision in the ring.
This match means so much to the Steiners and to the Head Shrinkers.
Well, the whole world is focusing on WrestleMania 9, and the last thing you want to do is come up on the short end.
Pride is on the line, and as is a stake to the claim of being the toughest team in all of WWE.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania. And we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning ways.
And their opponents at a combined weight of 531 pounds. Rick and Scott, the Steiner Brothers.
The Steiner brothers are one of the most promising tag teams we've ever seen in WWE.
But Samu and Fatu are looking to stomp out any of that promise right here at WrestleMania.
Let me warn the WWE Universe right now. This is going to be a brutal match. Just two heavy-hitting tag teams going at it. Physical, smash-mouth wrestling. And like Saxton said, it won't be pretty at all.
WrestleMania 9 rolling on with a potential show-stealing match, guys. Two very hungry tag teams facing off.
Indeed, Michael, the Head Shrinkers and Steiner brothers are both new to the tag division in WWE, but both teams are off to an amazing start so far.
And you have to imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender for the tag team championship. And with two teams this physical on such a big stage, it is indeed going to be a fight.
Samu and Fatu, already some success in the tag division tonight. Could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition to uphold, Cole. The man in their corner, Alpha, has held the WWE tag titles on 3 occasions, and he's primed to bring the Head Shrinkers to the top as well. Oof. Talk about force. That'll give you whiplash.
Fire home into the corner. It crashes to the mat. Oh, ouch. Bam.
Boom.
And that will slow Rick for the moment.
Samu making an example of his opponent. Tremendous impact. Skull-crushing headbutt.
The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the Head Shrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around. There may be an abundance of togas in the arena today, but you're not going to see a lot of Greco-Roman wrestling out of the Head Shrinkers. They're just looking to hurt the Steiners.
And that actually may help Samu and Fatu here. The Steiner brothers have earned most of their wins by utilizing their amateur wrestling skill set. I can't imagine they'll get many grappling opportunities against dedicated brawlers like the Head Shrinkers.
And he gets set back into the ring. This is a flat-out vicious attack. Blows to the back of the neck and then
Just brutalizing their opponent.
before this match began, you heard the Steiner speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestle."
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Alpha has gone on record saying that his men are looking to tear Rick and Scott's heads off.
He gets sent straight down to the floor.
Chop block.
Right to the throat.
And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this tag team showcase.
Oh, we already knew about the brawling of the head. Well, nothing fancy here. Pasted Vic has to reverse.
Is it enough?
Got something else in mind, I guess. And there goes Steiner, sent outside the ring.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now, cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made and Scott not aware.
Big kick.
Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the head shrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag. Here we go.
As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania?
I can tell you that Samu and Fatu truly did not care. Alpha has turned these men into brutal fighters who simply want to destroy their opponents no matter where the fight takes place.
And as for the Steiners, we know they have big match experience, tons of amateur championship bouts in college, and
Up high.
delivers the elbow.
Uh-oh. Headbutt.
Nothing fancy there.
Big elbow.
Sidewalk slam! Almost drove him through the ring.
Just rake in the face.
Face rake. This is nasty.
That just knocked him a bit off balance. Samu is really displaying aggression.
Seeing some high-impact offense from Samu and Fatu thus far.
I'm not sure the head shrinkers are even going for the victory. They just want to destroy the Steiners. Elbow finds its mark.
Headbutt. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Wicked clothesline.
Sidewalk slam.
And now Scott is getting beaten down.
The head shrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner.
There is a method to the madness of the head shrinkers.
His body is showing the effects of this match.
This has been an arduous tag match, but you could be in much worse shape. Wicked roundhouse kick.
Oh my goodness.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Clothesline. Momentum moving towards Samu's corner.
Samu's really on top of his game right now. Oh, good gravy. Thrown into the corner with a little something extra.
Torturous focus on the leg. Ooh.
Got out of the way. There's the tag. Tandem offense on the horizon here. They have their opponent driven down face first.
And the head shrinkers just might have it. Ripped in the hard way.
For the win! And the head shrinkers get the
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring is the challenger from the South Pacific, weighing in at 275 pounds, Rocky Maivia.
A blue chip talent with a bright future.
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
His opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 246 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Helmsley is scheduled to face another challenger at an upcoming show this Sunday. And he's taking the risk, stepping in here against a newcomer, Rocky Maivia.
Well, you can consider it risky, you can consider it overconfident, but any way you look at it, it's a dangerous move by Helmsley to take on an athlete who has been on a real roll. Rocky Maivia has been successful thus far in WWE, and Rocky is focused. Rocky is only thinking about tonight.
Saxton, just curious, have you ever exercised your right to remain silent? I am tired of all this talk about Rocky Maivia. Yeah, he's been on a roll, but it could all come to a screeching halt tonight at the hands of Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Undoubtedly the top title in this company. The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance tonight in a match between our refined champion Hunter Hearst Helmsley and the young challenger Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia...
And look at this now, bad intentions coming with this. And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here. Ooh.
Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
Yeah, I saw a very dejected HBK earlier today. I couldn't even get him to crack a smile at all.
Well, that's just because no one's ever happy to see you, Saxton. If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
Yeah, it's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia's got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's tried to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Rocky, the 6'5", around 270-pound stud, just has to keep his cool. Don't take any unnecessary chances against a cagey competitor the caliber of our Intercontinental Champion.
Helmsley has the momentum against him here.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now. From the top, down.
Maivia took to the sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't think Helmsley had that scouted at all.
He counters with a great reversal.
He's finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
He's just running on pure instinct right now, and it's working.
Hunter whipped into the corner, nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle and a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover. And Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner, and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, George the Animal Steele.
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Steele had better keep an eye on Maivia because Maivia is a true brawler.
Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside a steel cage, but I believe the High Chief is ready.
Maivia carrying such pride into the ring.
Very stark contrast to Steele.
We'll see which prevails tonight.
High Chief Peter Maivia taking on George the Animal Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.
Yeah, Michael, and I think it's because Maivia is one of the few superstars brave enough to take on the animal. Most of their contests have ended in countouts or disqualifications. Thanks to the cage, we'll get a decisive victory in this one.
Well, that really depends on if a cage can even contain him.
Lariat! Good Lord!
That was nasty.
Peter Maivia.
No, nothing fancy here. Tasting victory. The ref barely started the count.
Oh, they're not going to fight the hand. Oh, my God, they are.
Oh, my gosh, that's gross.
Never forget, the goal is to win by any means necessary.
Oh, disabling the leg with that.
Illegal in many sports, but that was used effectively in there. Look at this. This can't be good.
Face first into the steel. There's the double axe handle.
Oh, he had that scouted.
Pinpoint aim right to the arm.
Evades the attack.
George Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost a match by countout to the High Chief.
In Steel's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly, or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a cage. All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
A perfect vertical suplex.
What a headbutt.
When a man like Peter Maivia signs up for a match with the Animal, he doesn't know what to expect, just to expect anything in the world.
Peter Maivia knows full well that he's in for some unusual treatment tonight. In fact, Steel often has trouble finding opponents due to his erratic nature.
But when it comes to competition, the High Chief wants to prove he's worthy of that name. Peter Maivia will take on any competitor, no matter the difficulty.
Two very opposing styles in every sense of the word, Corey. High Chief Maivia is a much more physically gifted and talented athlete in the ring than Steel. What's it going to take for the Animal to get the upper hand here?
Well, he's got to be even more chaotic than ever inside this cage. Nothing about Steel makes sense to someone as traditional as Maivia. There's never any telling what the Animal's going to do in a match, and he needs to keep it that way.
George Animal Steel is not a wrestler by any stretch of the imagination, guys. He's a true brawler.
And he might be the best brawler in WWE, Michael. There is no shortage of fight in the Animal.
But you know who might be a better brawler, guys? The High Chief Peter Maivia. When you consider that Maivia is also an excellent high flyer and a great technician, well, you can see why the High Chief is the favorite in this match, even with the steel cage stipulation.
Maivia overwhelming his opponent here.
And you can see Steel is struggling to weather the storm of the High Chief.
Oh, ouch! And he avoids what was coming.
Like a brick wall running into you.
The Animal has to be elated to be in this steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the Animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before, and it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steel to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia is prepared all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
Just dominated the Animal with that one.
What's Maivia got here?
Caught with the backbreaker.
Is it enough? Is it enough for Peter Maivia?
And the High Chief defeats the Animal.
Here is your winner, High Chief Peter Maivia!
Anytime these two have faced off, it's been eye for an eye. But the steel cage has finally delivered a decisive victory for the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
George Steel is one tough animal, but the way Maivia faced him in the cage tonight just reinforced what everyone already knew, that the High Chief...
And now a dark horse will face an unforgiving titan in hopes to don the crown. Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax in the Queen of the Ring Finals.
The following is the final match in the Queen of the Ring Tournament. Introducing first, from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
I cannot wait to witness what unfolds here. The irresistible force has been on a tear recently.
And Nia believes the crowd already belongs to her. Will Jax's menacing presence and sheer power be too much for Valkyria to overcome? Or can Lyra write a happy ever after ending to her Cinderella story?
Lyra Valkyria fancies herself a Morgan, which is an Irish goddess of war. As they were on the battlefield, they used to take the shape of ravens to fly around and decide who would live and who would die. That is what Lyra Valkyria is bringing to the ring here tonight.
And her opponents, from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
Lyra Valkyria may have read a little too much fantasy in her day, and now is reality. Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life, fire-breathing dragon in the form of Nia Jax. Nia Jax, who's in the best physical condition of her career, tonight will make someone. Will it be Lyra? Will it be Nia? We'll find out in a matter of moments.
And guys, you win the crown. Guess what waits for you in August?
A date with the champion of your respective brand at SummerSlam.
And it's all come down to this, the finals of the 2024 Queen of the Ring tournament. Jax Valkyria, who will walk out of Saudi Arabia with a crown and a ticket to a world title match at SummerSlam.
Lyra Valkyria is about to go toe-to-toe with a real-life, fire-breathing.
And Nia now misses wildly. Lyra goes up over the top. Nia's got a caught, though.
Lyra trying to rely on her technique to bring down the irresistible force, but having no luck at the moment.
I'm not sure this is going to work either.
Jax just entirely too strong, but whoa!
That was interesting.
Oh, nice athleticism by Valkyria. Even Jax might be a little impressed.
I wouldn't go that far, Saxton. Here comes Nia, just imposing her will on Lyra Valkyria.
Again, Lyra showing how resourceful she is, applying the sleeper to Nia Jax. Lyra tried to hold on.
And now Nia Jax in control, and she's going to look to put Lyra away. Nobody home! Set outside the ring, and Valkyria's got a chance.
Huge window of opportunity. Right now for Lyra Valkyria to strike. Lyra may actually pull this off. Lyra may become queen. Lyra has the advantage. She has Nia reeling.
But Lyra can't win Queen of the Ring with Jax on the outside. This match has to end in the ring.
Lyra says she feels alive every time she flies, and that's what Nia has to avoid tonight, keeping Lyra grounded.
The woman thinks she's a bird, Cole. What do you expect?
It's symbolism, Graves.
Measured elbow drop.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Oh, man.
In just a matter of minutes, we'll have our second Queen of the Ring. The first, of course, being Zelina Vega.
But you've got to believe that Zelina will want a shot at whichever woman wins this. She beat the woman now known as Piper Niven that night, so you know Queen Zelina can strike down an enemy of taking flight.
And completely missed the mark.
Crashed and burned on the outside.
The worst case scenario when you go high risk. Thrown into the corner with a little something extra.
Ollie up. Multiple curb stomps.
Confidence is always a key for Nia Jax. She comes into every match thinking she hasn't won.
But when you have this business in your blood like Nia does, that confidence is genetic.
But ever since the Irresistible Force returned to WWE 8 months ago, her confidence has been on another level.
And she's gaining even more confidence as this match progresses. Jax may just be unstoppable now.
Headbutt! Nia is lighting up her opponent.
And the Irresistible Force is really keeping Valkyria grounded here.
And at this point, Nia just punishing Lyra.
This is exactly the pace the Irresistible Force likes.
Golly, Nia is just cornering Valkyria. Jax abusing Lyra, showing no mercy. I think it's a preview of what kind of queen Nia Jax would be.
The kind of queen that will happily send victims to the guillotine.
There's so many moves at Nia's disposal that she can end this match with. For Lyra, not nearly as much.
Yeah, I can't imagine it'll be easy for Valkyria to pick up Nia Jax and drop her with the Nightwing.
Please, let's call the move by its real name. It's a Samoan driver. You think Nia Jax doesn't have the Samoan driver scouted? A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Able to slip away. Nia Jax, so powerful, so dominant.
And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
Yeah, Nia is just buzzing right through Lyra here.
Valkyria crushed in the corner by Jax.
Squashing Lyra in the corner, and the beginning of the end may be near. And Nia now, with Lyra on her back, gonna climb up to the second rope.
This is a scary situation for Lyra. Oh, look at this, maybe not.
No way, there's no way.
Oh, my.
Oh, no! Good night, Annihilator!
Here is your winner and the new Queen of the Ring, Nia Jax!
What a victory to the brand new Queen of the Ring!
Nia said she would do it, and she backed up her claims.
And now the Chief Content Officer of WWE and Triple H going to come in to congratulate Nia Jax and officially crown her the Queen of the Ring.
Absolute dominance by the new queen. Is it legal to not show up? Rikishi has brutalized Austin lately.
Austin will be here, Byron. I just refuse to think anything else.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a no-holds-barred match. Introducing first, from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 424 pounds, Rikishi!
We have learned more about Rikishi in the last couple of weeks than we knew about him his entire career here in WWE. He said he ran over Austin not for himself, but for The Rock.
Right, and now he's coming out here, and I guess if Austin doesn't show up, the general manager is going to have to come out here and declare this is a forfeit, and Rikishi's going to win it. This man makes me sick. Is he here?
Well, there's the Rattlesnakes music.
He's here. Austin's here.
Stone Cold Steve Austin came here with no fear, no hesitation, just revenge.
His opponent, from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Austin fought for his life to make it back here, to make Rikishi pay.
Now there is no way Rikishi can escape the Texas Rattlesnake.
It's been almost a year since Austin competed in the ring. Austin is a man possessed. Rikishi feels good about running over Austin and said he'd do it again. That man is sick.
Well, Rikishi made two mistakes. One, trying to end Austin's life. And two, not being man enough to finish the job.
Austin's going to absolutely tee off on Rikishi.
This one is going to get ugly in a hurry. It's a miracle Austin survived being run over by Rikishi. Now a pissed off Texas Rattlesnake is on the loose and out for revenge.
It took Austin almost a year to recover from the injuries he suffered in that heinous attack. He can't blame from the top.
Sidestepped out of the way.
Delivers the backbreaker.
And Byron, I just cannot see any legitimate reason to run over Stone Cold like Rikishi did last Survivor Series.
I mean, Austin does.
Up high. Misses big time. Isolating the arm.
Oh, got Austin back. And now Austin ragdolled to the outside. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Power slam.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
He's looking to unload on his opponent with that kendo stick.
And looking at my monitor, it just makes me sick to my stomach watching Rikishi. This is a man who has no remorse and feels justified for running Austin down like a dog.
To be the devil's advocate, you've got to look at Rikishi's perspective. He's proud of his Samoan lineage and saw an opportunity to give his people a leg up in the Shark Tank that is WWE.
Are you serious, Corey? Rikishi ran over another human being. We're fortunate that he only put Austin on the show for 10 months instead of his whole life. It's sick that you would even condone what Rikishi did.
Don't twist my words, Saxton. I'm not saying I condone Rikishi's actions. I'm just saying I understand them.
This conflict is beyond disturbing. Corey, let's go into Rikishi's mind when it comes to defeating Stone Cold.
Rikishi has to be prepared to endure an emotional storm like he's never felt before. The big man must recover from that and use his weight to immobilize the Rattlesnake, because we know Austin will not stay down.
No. Power bomb out of the apron.
What a headbutt.
We've talked so much about motives leading into this match. In my view, Rikishi's are...
Austin and Rikishi trading heavy artillery on the outside, and here comes the Rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin fired up and revenge on his mind.
You got to think about how bad Austin has wanted this ever since Survivor Series last year. Been dying to get his hands on Rikishi.
All of that venom, all of the vitriol inside of Austin being unleashed on Rikishi right now.
Remember, this is no holds barred. Anything goes.
Austin has Rikishi down. The Rattlesnake is red hot. And do you hear this capacity crowd? They want more from Stone Cold. All that he wants to see Rikishi get beaten down like a pile of human filth. And he re-enters into the ring. Oh, they call him a hot shot.
And we know how despicable Rikishi has been. But to throw vinegar on the Rattlesnake's nest, Rikishi goes and destroys Austin's truck with a sledgehammer.
Well, hell hath no fury like a man who has his car tampered with. It's just extra motivation for every fist Austin lands in this fight. He went fishing and reeled in a shovel. In this case, that's absolutely what he was hoping for.
Now Rikishi has the firm upper hand.
No one holding Rikishi's family down now, taking out all those years of frustration on Austin here.
Driven into the barricade.
Scary mindset for the Rattlesnake. Austin has scattered pictures of Rikishi all over his home. Said that every time he looks at Rikishi, he's looking at a dead man.
Yeah, Rikishi taking that as an
Rikishi slows Austin down with a thunderous right.
Austin's in trouble. And now steel chair. Oh, and Austin, he just averted disaster there.
And now Austin gonna deliver the punishment with the steel chair.
A relentless Texas rattlesnake beating the brakes off of Rikishi with a steel chair.
And again, thunderous blows by Austin. Down goes Rikishi. Austin beating the hell out of him.
I know Austin has good reason to be doing all this, but he could be taking it too far at this point.
I don't think the rattlesnake is taking it far enough, Corey. Austin wants to put Rikishi's life in danger, just like Rikishi did to him. Down her DDT. Austin is like a man possessed. It's been almost a year since Austin's been in the ring. And now thrown back into the ring.
Scooped up. Here it comes. Rikishi. Drama. Rikishi may have put the exclamation on this one.
Two. Oh, he gets the shoulder up before three.
Austin somehow got the shoulder up. Intestinal fortitude on display.
Clothesline. Gonna duck underneath. Big back body drop. Gonna turn this thing around into a massive spine buster.
He's getting fired up now. Really.
Is that enough to take out Austin? Oh, man, this might be it.
Two. Rikishi somehow defangs the rattlesnake. Damn it.
The winner of this match, Rikishi!
This is not what many of us expected to see. We wanted to see retribution, but Rikishi was too much of a monster for Stone Cold tonight.
The vitriol that consumed Rikishi powered him to finish the job and leave a battered Austin in his rear-view mirror.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here he is. He can be the next WWE champion, the near 400-pound Umaga. A man that since debuting right after WrestleMania 9 months ago has remained undefeated. And Umaga has been in the ring, Byron, with the best of WWE.
This man looks, moves, and sounds like a movie monster. Except Umaga is for real.
He is a Samoan bulldozer, an 18-wheel version with a mean streak. Big, athletic, strong, and probably going to outweigh John Cena by well over 100 pounds.
Since 1963, the WWE title has only changed hands twice here in Kansas City. That's twice in the last 47 years.
But Umaga is a scary human being, and he can easily change that trend right here tonight.
A phenomenal ovation in this arena because the champ is here. John Cena has a gigantic challenge awaiting him in the ring, but Cena doesn't have a reverse gear.
Absolutely not. The champ only goes one way, and that's straight at you.
John Cena, a three-time WWE champion, the handler of Umaga, Armando Estrada, trying to control this undefeated challenger.
Once the bell rings, these two are going to go at each other full force.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship! Introducing first, the challenger from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 353 pounds, Umaga! And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 248 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, John Cena!
You can see it in the eyes of each individual. Only razor-sharp focus when this much is on the line.
John Cena and Umaga battling here for the WWE Championship. Will John Cena halt the Samoan Bulldozer's path to destruction?
Cena's going to have to go all out to accomplish that. No one has been able to withstand Umaga thus far. This brutal Samoan has made a mockery of his challengers and is perhaps the ultimate super heavyweight threat.
Cena could be in for the greatest challenge as champion tonight. But if anyone can overcome the terrifying ruthlessness of Umaga, it has to be John Cena.
Such a unique situation for the champion John Cena tonight. This could be the first time in Cena's career that he comes in as an underdog champion.
That's a credit to the challenger. Anybody would be an underdog against a man that's undefeated. Umaga simply looks unbeatable.
But John will fight you as long as he's breathing. That's the Cena style.
Stamina is going to be a key factor in this match tonight. Can Cena weather Umaga's vicious attacks? Can Umaga keep up the offensive pressure as Cena drags this into deep waters?
I think you're right, Cole. This might just come down to who has more gas in the tank.
An uninterrupted surge against Cena here.
Cena has no response for Umaga's savage and brutal offense. A rare position for Cena in this fight. We can't often say that John's overpowered in a matchup, but this 360-plus pound Samoan bulldozer is more than a formidable opponent.
Listen, sometimes when there's a fight, you're not always going to be the biggest. You're not always going to be the strongest. And even if that is the case for Cena tonight, John Cena has never met a fight he didn't like.
Cena will try to gain strength from this capacity crowd in Kansas City, but not even that may be enough to stop a rampaging Umaga. A running heel kick.
And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch.
Up on their shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
Umaga is truly a specimen to marvel at, Corey. And his handler, Armando Alejandro Estrada, knows he has a thoroughbred on his hands.
There's a difference between thoroughbreds and Umaga, though, Cole. Thoroughbreds can be tamed. Umaga cannot. Estrada can only serve as a mouthpiece for Umaga. He can only help direct Umaga's blind brutality. I think even Estrada knows no one can control the Samoan bulldozer.
Momentum fully shifted to Umaga. Couple leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Shoulder pin. Raises the shoulder before the 1 count.
Gonna take a lot more than that to keep the...
Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
He is struggling to find an escape.
Right now he's looking for any way to break out of this, and he does.
Super kick.
And I could look at Umaga and he reminds me of Yokozuna, whose unmatched thickness and size is an orthodox offense.
Look at Umaga's thighs, his calves. They give him a great power and a great base. It makes him almost impossible to knock off his feet.
He's thick, he's strong, he's nasty, and he won't be slowed down.
Oh, God.
And with the attacks Umaga has been delivering, you have to think about internal injuries mounting on Cena now. Cena's getting dominated.
Cena has to find a way to reassert himself.
Oh.
Ooh, nasty shot to the throat.
And Umaga, of course, coming from a very rich heritage. Some of the greatest athletes in any sport come from the Samoan heritage.
Umaga's aggressiveness can be traced back to his bloodline. When you're fighting a Samoan, you are... And Cena flattened in the corner.
Umaga's just overpowering him. Look at the strength. Into the corner, just setting Cena up.
You have to start to ask yourself, is the end of John Cena near?
I think so. Look out!
What a headbutt. No one has been able to stop Umaga. No one.
You are seeing why Umaga is undefeated. Why no one has been able to stop the Samoan bulldozer.
Here comes Umaga, and Cena catches him with a boot. John Cena from behind, rolls him up, shoulders down, and a kick out by Umaga.
And Cena immediately back into the clutches of Umaga.
I'm not sure what else Cena can do here. I'm not sure John Cena knows how to stop Umaga.
And Corey, you know there's no force equal to being on the receiving end of a headbutt from Umaga.
It's in Umaga's DNA. Generations have perfected the art of using their own skull as a weapon that could stop an elephant.
And gets tossed back into the mat.
Sometimes I look at Umaga and it just scares me. I think he forgets that he's even in a championship match. Estrada is very aware of it, but Umaga sometimes looks oblivious to what's going on, other than the fact that he knows he's supposed to hurt his opponent.
Having no conscience is what has set Umaga apart. If he gets confused and the bloodthirst takes over, that's where Estrada becomes useful by directing Umaga back to the ultimate goal. This'll do it. Umaga! This just got as bad as it could for the champ.
New double leg kick down, the champion kicked out.
Based on what we just saw, I think this match is far from over.
Who knows what that kick out cost? The champ might be running on fumes.
And I think we all know this is only going to make a monster like Umaga even angrier. Overwhelming offense now from Umaga.
Umaga is showing no mercy out there.
Agonizing. Oh my God.
Up on their shoulders.
Down in a hurry.
Here we go. You ready for it? Choke slam!
Oh, predicted what was coming.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
A reversal. He saw that coming. Cena has no control here.
John has to find an opening and respond. This'll do it. Umaga. Samoan spike. That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
New champion. An undefeated champion.
Here is your winner, and the new WWE Champion, Umaga!
This proves it. Truly no one can withstand Umaga. The Samoan bulldozer has wrecked his way straight to the WWE Championship. Cena's title reign is over. AOP is here, ready to wreak havoc. And they want to prove 3-minute warning has nothing on them.
Two roughneck teams ready to use this Extreme Rules stipulation to the fullest.
The following contest is a tag team Extreme Rules match and accompanied by Paul Ellering at a combined weight of 620 pounds, Akon and Razor, the authors of pain.
AOP look unintimidated by the task at hand. They are totally prepared for the merciless tandem of 3-minute warning.
You know, there's actually a lot in common between these two teams in terms of tactics and physicality.
And guys, the authors of pain now have 3 minutes.
And at a combined weight of 770 pounds, Rosie and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Authors of Pain versus 3-minute warning is a recipe for brutality and ruthless carnage.
And that's in a regular match, Cole. This is Extreme Rules.
These two hit squads are going to tear each other apart.
3-minute warning made a career out of demolishing anyone who got in their way. Why would AOP be any different?
Because that's exactly what AOP does too. They play the same game as 3-minute warning.
We got 3-minute warning with the authors of pain clashing tonight in what should be we got
almost got it done so soon.
Oh man. Pay special attention to Rosie in this matchup. 6'5", 375 pounds. The man can run a 40-yard dash in 4.8 seconds. This guy is a pure athlete.
Rosie played high school football with a legendary running back before playing college ball in Hawaii. Imagine being pancaked by the force Rosie brings. And a double axe handle smash.
Look at it catch him off guard. Gets the shoulder.
He thought he could get this thing finished fast.
Oh, toss to ringside. Many would call the AOP and 3-minute warning equally brutal. How can one of these teams get the edge in this head-to-head contest?
It's true they're well matched, but AOP tends to be the more methodical and calculating of the two teams. If AOP can get control of the pace and smother 3-minute warning's chaotic in-ring style, they'll be in a position to win this.
Watch the hardcore style of 3-minute warning. Both of these men are from the hood, so to speak. Grew up in the streets, brought up to be tough. Rosie and Jamal have a rough tenacity.
A duo that couldn't care less about headlocks. They're just all about beating the hell out of you. 3-minute warning's thug-like tactics need to be respected.
Rosie and Jamal only care about
Flying! Into a sideways slam. Oh, did you hear that?
axe handle.
Going for the pin. Gets the shoulder. Wow. What's it going to take?
A little closer to getting the pinfall there, but this is still anybody's fight.
Boom, boom, persistent barrage. Just look at the size of all these superstars. The ring had to be reinforced before this match. Over 1,300 combined pounds colliding.
These men are so big and so thick, it's a challenge to wrap your arms around them. It's really just best to find weapons and whack away.
Yeah, there's plenty of weapons to choose from.
Oh, quick way to respond with the reversal.
Drop right on their face.
And he goes crashing to the outside. Table launch right at their opponent. He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
If you're looking to cause quick, sharp damage, you can't go wrong with the kendo stick.
And they were just sent flying on that one. Rosie and Jamal tell the victims that they will feel the 3-minute warning. What does that mean, Corey?
Well, it means a lot of superstars will get run over by the pain train, and it's only going to feel like the longest 3 minutes of their Rousey and Jamal, that's how quickly it can be over.
Oh, and back to the elbow. Oh, my, what a splash. Crushing impact on a splash. And he gets delivered back into the ring. Jamal pins the shoulders down. He decides this isn't the moment.
Hope he doesn't miss his chance because of this choice.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Man, Rousey and Jamal, Akam and Razor representing the biggest, most imposing teams WWE has ever seen.
From the heavens, splash from the top. 3-minute warning might just be done messing around. Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped.
Delivering nasty stomps.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
Golly.
Perched up top. He fails to connect. Oh, my, what a splash. Shoulders down. Razor might be down. No idea what he's planning here.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything good, Cole.
The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
We knew this would be a grueling and punishing match, but AOP and 3-minute warning are exceeding all expectations.
Forget it. AOP just fell to their demise.
He makes the save.
Better late than never.
Clothesline.
He's heading back to the ring.
Big splash.
And going for body blows.
Into the pin.
Is that enough?
That's what we're going to bring up a pin attempt.
Brutal club.
Stiff and right. And he's into the pin. And he saves the match out. Kicks out after one.
Not quite enough to put him away.
Boom. This is a whole new level of chaos and brutality.
3-minute warning and AOP just keep upping the ante on each other.
That's using your head.
Driven down face first.
Jamal pins the shoulders down. Rousey and Jamal survive Extreme Rules.
Here are your winners, Rousey and Jamal. 3-minute warning.
Gotta give it up to 3-minute warning. In a contest between two of the most badass squads we've ever seen, they were the tougher competitors.
Yeah, but AOP certainly made 3-minute warning earn this win. Just think about all the carnage we witnessed here tonight.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Next, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier and I asked, are you nervous about this? She said, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history.
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown. First SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Well, you could feel the excitement the moment they brought out the ladders before this show started. There is a big fight feel right here in St. Louis.
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands, Tamina!
This is a milestone moment that is being watched all over the world.
And Tamina is hoping to live up to her family's legacy. She wants that briefcase. She wants that title. It's in her blood.
Mela is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, Carmella!
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer. How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Oh, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately, so she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history, all with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
A contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight.
Such a dangerous setting for all these superstars. Ladders are everywhere. Each competitor is only limited by their imagination.
Your head has to be on a constant swivel. Ladders will be used as weapons. Anything can happen to get that briefcase.
On the top. Getting her set up for something in the corner. No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be the best friend or your worst enemy. There's no outlaws in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Tamina landing heavy offense on Charlotte.
Charlotte thought tonight would be an ascension to her throne. Tamina's here to ruin that dream.
Momentum is completely shifted to Tamina.
And this one is all Tamina.
Her focus on obtaining the ball.
Is this the right time? Is this the career-making moment?
Becky, with history in her
thing left to do is pull him down.
Easier said than done.
Got those hands working overtime.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Check out this power in the corner. Snake eyes!
She turns it around with the reversal.
Ooh! The legs are a base that you do not want to lose.
Chopping down the tree at the base here.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
Look at this fire. With your forehead saver draining all the energy out of the opposition.
Slipped through and escaped. That was pretty. Tamina, she's thinking big.
Oh my gosh! Big side step on Natalia.
Release back suplex. You can see Charlotte's expert game plan experiencing a minor hitch there.
Destructive offense from Natalia.
Oh, that hurt right in the kidney.
Golly.
Fell right into that one. Three second-generation superstars competing in this match. Carmella, Charlotte, and Tamina.
Nasty chop away by Charlotte. Natural selection.
The Queen has put from way up. Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime. Nice reversal by Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte driving Tamina, and both tumble to the floor.
Both women crashing down hard. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, the first to her feet, surveying the situation.
Oh, my Tamina into the steps.
Well, you are seeing a heightened level of aggression, heightened level of intensity from all these competitors because of the stakes involved.
Guys, where's Charlotte going?
Flair looking to up the ante now from the top.
Oh, my goodness, taking out everybody.
The Queen rising to the occasion.
What you just saw is why we say Charlotte is genetically superior.
Yeah, undeniable athleticism from the Queen. Can it pave her way to the top of the ladder?
She's looking winded now.
And all this pain and discomfort will make ascending the ladder very challenging.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
Now clearing an announced death. This isn't going to end well.
Tamina's absolutely wrecking shop on Natalia, making sure the veteran won't have the strength to climb a ladder.
And we just saw some serious offense. And let's fall victim to some big impact there.
Yeah, but when ladders are part of the match, you really can't expect anything less.
Laying out with a power slam. Head up that ladder. Center of the ring. Head up that ladder. Center of the ring. Dangerous place to pick a fight. Both women and well. She takes his foot up in the air, refusing to back down. She's going for it. She certainly is. She can do it. And she's coming back to the ring now.
Caught with a clothesline.
All the way slam with oof.
I felt that.
Oh no, she's busted open now. Oh no, that's what killer instinct looks like. Drop kick with precision.
Now heading outside.
Quick thinking from Tamina.
Carmella just humiliating her opponent now.
kicks right out of the ring. Getting that ladder in position.
Right in the middle of the ring.
Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly.
Gonna try and unhook it now.
Victory is literally within reach.
So close. Has to go faster.
Tamina is so close to victory now.
Could this be her moment?
She can do it. She can do it.
This is her moment. Victory is literally within her reach here.
This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity of the match. Can't waste any time now. Gotta get it off that hook.
That's it. Tamina has the briefcase. Tamina is Miss Money in the Bank.
The winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank, Tamina!
Don't you dare be sour! Clap for your world-famous four-time champs and feel the power!
Are you prepared to kick off Hell in a Cell with the four-time tag team champions?
The following is a tag team Hell in a Cell match and is for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship and accompanied by Kofi Kingston at a combined weight of 490 pounds. The SmackDown Tag Team Champions, Xavier Woods and Big E, the New Day.
Well, I can't say that I'm ever prepared for a man swiveling his hips and playing the trombone on the way to the biggest fight of his life.
This is our first Hell in a Cell match of the night. The New Day actually requested this match to defend their tag titles.
Who would have thought 4 months ago when this rivalry began that it would end once and for all inside Hell in a Cell?
New Day about to make it evident that the time for fun and games is over.
This is the first time that tag titles will ever be defended inside Hell in a Cell.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos.
Tonight in Detroit, the Usos welcoming New Day into the penitentiary. This is going to be like a Chow Hall beatdown.
In every sport, you hear about super teams. Well, tonight, we're seeing two super teams of the modern era. This is going to be special.
Tornado tag rules here, gentlemen. 2-on-2 as Kofi is going to be locked outside the structure.
Pinfall or submission needs to happen in the ring, but we all know this fight's going to go everywhere before that happens.
On the line of the Tag Team Championships, teams in their respective corners going over final strategies. Remember, this match is under Tornado Tag Team rules. A 2-on-2 match with a pinfall submission has to happen inside the ring. In the Hell in a Cell, no tags, no countouts, no disqualification.
The Usos and the New Day came into this match expecting and prepared to the early quick cover, title on the line.
He kicks out before 3. 2.5, and if he keeps this up, we'll be out of here sooner than expected.
The Usos and the New Day have had such a back-and-forth competition within the tag team division. You can just look at these teams' title reigns, their dominance.
It tells you these are the two best teams that WWE has had in a long time. And while I do believe there's an underlying mutual respect, we won't be seeing it tonight because these are two very proud teams who feel incomplete without the championships around their waist. And now with the kendo stick in hand, he's ready to do some real damage.
And enters back into the ring. New Day refer to this as their power lineup when having Big E involved in there with Xavier Woods.
Big E, the obvious powerhouse of the group. Woods has that blend of speed and power, making him the most well-rounded superstar for New Day.
What's interesting, though, is this is the lineup that lost to the Usos at SummerSlam. The New Day not choosing Big E and Kofi to beat the Usos a few weeks ago could prove to be costly.
This cell is meant to contain...
Flying possum! Shoulders down! Well, this is unexpected, Byron.
Yeah, I'm guessing he wasn't fully in position. I can already feel the sting of the kendo stick, and I am not care for it.
Challenger might need to regroup after getting knocked around like that. The Usos following the footsteps of many great family tag teams, the Steiner brothers, the Head Shrinkers, who, of course, Jay and Jimmy's own father was a member of.
It would be a very proud moment for the Andrade family if the Usos can capture this fifth team championship.
Doesn't fall far from the tree for Jay and Jimmy. Just a factory of the elite specimens come from the Anoa'i blood.
He grabbed the chair. Now would be a good time to... Getting him right into the corner.
This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes.
Superplex! That no-nonsense attitude of the Usos being matched in kind there.
Woods creating an opportunity to attack there.
And a lift-up powerbomb. So many amazing matches between these two teams. They said it this past week on SmackDown. No matter where we are, we put on a show.
The Usos and New Day have a unified goal to raise the bar of tag team competition, to bring the division to a whole nother level.
You know, in basketball, a champion is going for the cup.
Fending off a 2 count there.
Starting to see the tolls of this match add up.
And he heads back into the ring.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Ooh.
Face first with a waistlock takedown.
Corey, a few weeks ago, we saw New Day walk out of SmackDown as champs in a street fight. A match the Usos handpicked, but this environment is totally different.
There's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. I think the New Day played right into the Usos' hand when they selected this match. Jimmy and Jay have a street mentality. They're perfectly equipped to turn Hell in a Cell into the Uso penitentiary. And down with the suplex.
That last attack really took a toll on the champ.
Hell in a Cell isn't just about trying to win the match, it's about struggling to survive.
The champ struggling to stay on the defensive there.
And seeing that you're surrounded by the steel cell can't be having any comfort.
Good night. All the talking we've heard leading into this match, we've heard the Usos call the New Day, quote, 3 clowns on a tricycle.
Look, the Usos love the trash talk, but they deliver. And don't act like the New Day don't throw verbal jabs either. We had Big E earlier saying how he's going to drop some gloom and doom of biblical proportions. A prophecy Big E is fully capable of backing to. Yeah, that one looks to have busted Big E up.
Kick right to the body. Now the pin for the championship. This isn't good. He's got bad things in mind.
Chopping down the tree right at the trunk. Boom.
And he now slides back into the ring.
Usos and New Day going at it inside Hell in a Cell, and Jey Uso sent outside the ring, and now the New Day on the attack. Big E, as aggressive as I've ever seen him here tonight. And Xavier Woods now with toys, kendo sticks in hand.
And it's about to get more aggressive, more vicious, more barbaric. I've never seen this vicious of a side from the New Day.
It's what Hell in a Cell does to you.
Oh, now with the kendo sticks, Xavier Woods unloading. Well, you're saying it, Byron. Hell in a Cell makes you do some awful things. Just attempting to survive, attempting to win.
Do whatever you want, punish however you want. Right now, that seems to be the mission statement of the New Day in order to retain the SmackDown Tag Team titles.
And that's what it's about, proving you're the best in one of the most insane environments in WWE today. The New Day have just changed the whole complexion of this match. I don't know if I've seen New Day go to the...
Got the cover, looking to hang on to the title.
Kicks out. What a match. Looks like he's coming back in. This is a situation you want to avoid. The Usos and the New Day have been trading title reigns for the majority of the year now. This, the contractual rematch for the Usos. If they lose, the Usos won't get another opportunity for the titles as long as the New Day are champs.
Just being around the Usos, it's not only about winning the tag team titles, it's about stripping the New Day of everything that made them popular with the WWE Universe. It's about making sure the New Day never competes again.
It's never been just about the title, Saxton. It's about these two teams wanting to claim supremacy for themselves.
If that won't beat him, I'm not sure anything will. Jimmy Uso with a well-timed shot.
The defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
Tommy Xavier, he told me that one thing the Usos taught us is that we have to embrace a more lawless culture here in WWE. A more lawless culture in this rivalry.
And that could be the reason the New Day chose to have this match in the Hell in a Cell. It's been such a chaotic rivalry. Therefore, only this kind of lawless match could finally put an end to it for good. Sliding back in under the ropes here. Swung in right in the solar plexus.
Oh, man.
Swing on sight and don't stop swinging till it's over. The Usos being Uso. Innovative offense from the Usos could end it all right here.
Might be going high risk here.
Top rope, Jimmy Uso splash. Will that be enough to win the titles?
A steel chair? Something we all know can be a devastating weapon.
Oh, watch out. There's a seat for your face. Succession of strikes. Right to the kidneys from behind.
Some good contact by Jey Uso.
Oh, boy.
Fends it off.
Top rope. Uso splash. The challenger coming.
We can have a new champ here. I guess it was time to switch gears.
What is he doing?
Neckbreaker. Come on for the championship. Saving their teammate in the match for now.
Hooked up. Jimmy Uso
taking this fight back into the ring.
Boom. And what a reversal for Jey Uso. Right to the kidneys from behind. Target acquired and destroyed.
Smothering offense now from Jey Uso.
Getting a taste of just how bad it can truly get inside the Uso penitentiary.
The New Day asked for this. Demanded to defend their title in this unforgiving structure.
Nasty. He finds a counter for Jey. He gets back into the ring.
Clothesline. Forcefully delivered.
These four men looking to destroy.
And Jimmy and Big E slugging it out middle of the ring. This has been a vicious, brutal match between two of the great tag teams today.
Here comes Jey Uso into the fray alongside of his brother.
Bang! Double super kick.
And the Usos now looking for that patented Uso splash from the top rope.
Uso splash. The cover to win the tag team titles, and Woods handcuffs it all, breaks it up.
At the last possible second, Xavier Woods saving this match for his team.
Yeah, credit to Woods for his never say die attitude. But Xavier Woods is outgunned right now.
And there's, look at Woods still fighting back.
Yeah, with the handcuffs. Using the handcuffs as a weapon.
That's smart.
And Woods now down. And trying to still fight back. What heart from Xavier Woods.
That Hart may not have much more fight left. Jimmy and Jey back up to the top one more time.
Uso splash in stereo. The cover. The Usos win the tag team titles.
Here are your winners and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the Usos!
Gentlemen, it's glow time!
I got an idea, Saxton. Why don't you glow home?
No, I cannot, Corey.
When asked earlier this week about this matchup, Naomi said it is an honor to be here, an honor to make history, because for the first time ever, a women's championship will be defended in Saudi Arabia.
Naomi certainly has momentum on her side, and as we've seen in recent weeks, it appears as though Bayley has at least a healthy respect for Naomi.
Well, so much of Naomi's career has been predicated on making history. You think back to Naomi being the winner of the inaugural WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal, being the first African-American SmackDown Women's Champion, and tonight, once again, an opportunity to make history in her career.
And gentlemen, when Bayley was asked about this history-making match tonight, she said, of course I'm part of this, because history is made by winners. And I'm going to become a role model for everyone here tonight in Saudi Arabia and for everyone around the entire world.
I asked Bayley her thoughts on this match, and she said, new country, same sheep. Bayley is nothing if not confident headed into this match.
Oh, and everything you just said is indicative of the new attitude, the new personality of Bayley.
Bayley has been SmackDown Women's Champion for a record-setting 279 days. She's won every title available in WWE. The NXT Women's Championship, the Raw Women's Championship, the two-time SmackDown Women's Champion, a Tag Team Champion, a Money in the Bank winner. Bayley's accomplished it all. But the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beat Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi and a huge pressure on the champion.
What an exciting moment for both of these competitors tonight, but once the bell rings, it's down to business. The SmackDown Women's Championship is on the line.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger from Orlando, Florida, Naomi. And her opponent from San Jose, California, she is the SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley!
For the first time, as a very important component of this match, Bayley has won every title available in WWE. Bayley has accomplished it all, but the one thing Bayley has never done in her career, she's never beaten Naomi.
And believe me, that is a huge point of confidence for Naomi and a huge pressure on Bayley.
Yeah, but Bayley thrives under pressure. Her resume speaks for itself.
Bayley having every reason to be confident heading into this matchup. But 279 days as champion, Corey, can take a toll on you. Bayley has been carrying an exhausting weight on her shoulder for a long time.
I don't think it's anything Bayley can't handle, Cole. Once you reach the mountaintop, you plant your feet and you hold your ground, no matter how heavy the burden may get.
She's looking to go top rope here.
Taking flight. Steered away there.
And she reversed it.
Kick with precision.
Climbing up to the top, looking to go high risk.
Watch out.
Diving body splash.
More offense like that, and we could be looking at a new champ. We know that Naomi's going to want to pick up the pace in this match, but Bayley's going to look to wear Naomi down.
Yeah, Bayley.
Taking flight.
Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there. Naomi going for broke. And this high-risk offense from the challenger might be catching the champion by surprise.
The challenger being the aggressor here, but remember, the title can only be won by pinfall or submission inside the ring.
We've said it time and time again. Naomi, maybe the most athletic woman we've ever seen compete here in WWE.
Yeah, Naomi wants to depend on athletic maneuvers, while Bayley wants to be more methodical and fight a more classic wrestling style. What a drop kick.
Naomi isn't feeling intimidated by the moment.
And Naomi has taken the upper hand.
And Naomi continues to somehow have Bayley's number here.
Stunner! Emphatically delivered.
And Naomi keeping Bayley on her toes, pushing the pace on the champion. Springboard! Bang!
And that takes so much skill to land with such accuracy.
It takes a whole lot of luck, too.
Taking this match to the outside. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring. She could be on her way to a countout. Talked a lot about how people think she's an afterthought as a champion.
No! Slingshot crossbody? That was ridiculous. Tossed caution out the window, and it paid off.
Adrenaline is through the roof now.
Uncorks it, uppercut. Countering that offense.
Oh, look at head scissors. Can you still feel the glow when the lights are out?
Byron, you've talked a lot about this change in Bayley and how people can't believe that this is the type of person she's turned into.
Well, it comes down to career frustration. Bayley is frustrated with her career progression, the way things were when she was hugging and smiling.
It's not about frustration, Saxton. It's about realization. Bayley realized she never got the respect.
And here we go. Championship's on the line. Naomi's got Bayley in trouble up on the top rope. This could be Naomi's moment.
Smart move by Bayley, protecting her title and going to the eyes.
Oh, what a kick. Bayley is down and in trouble.
Quick thinking by Naomi, looking to close this one out.
Nobody home. Bayley wisely moves out of harm's way. What's Bayley trying to do here?
What the?
I think Bayley's trying to trap Naomi's legs in Naomi's own shirt.
A great counter by Naomi. Naomi ducks underneath, and we got a standoff. Great match so far.
Well, Bayley thought she had...
Calls on the rear view.
The challenger clearing a path to the title.
No, we did it. We have a new champion.
Here is your winner, and the new SmackDown Women's Champion, Naomi!
Bayley's stranglehold on the SmackDown Women's Championship has ended. The Glow era has begun.
Bayley was as aggressive in...
And here they come. Bubba Ray and Devon are ready for a fight.
That's just what they'll get from Afonseca. And then some.
The following contest is a tag team tables match. And at a combined weight of 603 pounds, Bubba Ray and Devon, the Dudley Boys.
It takes a strong brotherly bond to agree to go into battle against the Wild Samoans, but that's exactly what Bubba Ray and Devon have.
I have a strong feeling this match isn't going to be for the faint of heart.
Well, look, the Dudley Boys may not be all there in the head, but they're easily the most highly decorated tag team in pro wrestling history. They've beaten the best, they've beaten the toughest, and they're ready to come in and beat the wildest tonight.
Both the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are coming into this tables match with something to prove. Who's the best tag team of all time? Who's the more cohesive, brotherly unit?
Who's more savage? Who's more extreme? Gentlemen, we are moments away from finding out the answers to these questions once and for all.
Guys, this is going to be a great one. You can feel the electricity already.
I feel the excitement and some fear, too.
Accompanied by Captain Lou Albano and a combined weight of 645 pounds. Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
This tables match might be a dream match for many, but for both the Wild Samoans and the Dudley Boys, this is about to be one team's greatest nightmare.
Afonseca clearly not looking to back down here.
The Dudleys can certainly handle their own, but they've never faced anyone or anything like the Wild Samoans.
Those mean looks on both Alpha and Sika's faces
I'll tell you, they're out for blood. And the Dudleys are about to walk right into the Lion's Den.
Two-on-two tables match here with the masters of the match, the Dudley Boys, taking on the Wild Samoans.
There's always those thoughts in the back of your mind. My brother could beat up your brother. My brother would put your brother through a table faster. Finally, we get to see those thoughts become a reality.
Saxton, I never want to hear about the inner workings of your mind ever again.
I second that, but the Dudley Boys and the Wild Samoans are two teams who also clearly have a few screws loose. This should be intense. And we can harp on how this match was something almost tailor-built by the Dudley Boys. With a famous series of TLC matches they've had, the Dudleys have become synonymous with the T, TLC.
And that didn't stand for tender, Cole. It means tables, and it means lots of them.
Yeah, if Bubba Ray and Devon can get the Wild Samoans to a table tonight, it will really add to the Dudley Boys' legacy even further.
Now, these are obviously two juggernaut tag teams clashing, but this is also a match that clearly favors one team over the other. Be honest, Corey, do you think the Wild Samoans really had a chance in this one?
This is the Dudleys' wheelhouse, Cole. No team knows more about excelling in a tables match than Devon and Bubba Ray. The Wild Samoans have a lot of unbridled aggression working in their favor, but ultimately, they're up against the Masters.
Hava and Sika, both individuals that compete barefooted. Not something common of most wrestlers, Corey, but it is actually very customary in the Samoan wrestling heritage.
It's how they train, it's how they live in the Isle of Samoa. And no one delays a fight just to put some boots on. Samoans are ready for battle at the drop of a hat.
These attacks are starting to impact him.
Yeah, that's Sika putting his in-ring acumen to good use.
Got him in the corner now.
Uh-oh. Face full of turnbuckle.
Agonizing.
Oh, he saw it coming.
Right across the larynx.
And that was an efficient form of offense with that move. Into the ring again now.
Kick to the gut.
Right around into a neck breaker. And the Wild Samoans always have that gaze in their eyes, that look that makes you question their understanding of their surroundings.
Yeah, I have to wonder if Alpha and Sika are even aware of what the table before. I'm afraid they'll just keep on dishing out punishment, expecting a bell to eventually ring.
Up high.
Look out below! Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
He's looking for an implement of destruction under the ring.
And he's got the hardwood in hand, and you have to imagine a sinister plan for what comes next.
Horse forearm
Draped across the middle rope. Hit down.
He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
Might want to start setting up some tables before this match gets out of hand.
Corey, the Wild Samoans are about as dominant as they come, a very physical duo, and we've seen how they use their heads, almost like a concrete weapon.
Yeah, they don't need much flash. They're just a formidable ground-and-pound team. If they lack in offensive creativity, they make up for it in blunt force trauma. And nothing packs more blunt force trauma than an Alpha or Sika headbutt.
Alpha's pressing the advantage hard now.
And the Wild Samoans are just absolutely running roughshod over the Dudley Boys.
Go.
Hop top into the Samoa drop. Incredible.
Alpha and Sika might have just shown us the prelude to the Dudley's demise.
He's heading to the top turnbuckle.
Take off.
It looks like they have no problem bending the roof.
Here it is.
Locked in the accolade. Slides out the back door and he is free.
And back to the gut. The Dudley Boys came in tonight knowing they had to turn up the dial. Had to match Alpha and Sika's level of aggression. Bubba Ray and Devon know they have to be extreme as they can be.
Yeah, but what the Dudleys call extreme, the Wild Samoans just call regular old Tuesday. Alpha and Sika are just a different breed of wrestler.
Look, I don't care who you are. You could be King Kong or Kaiju. It's going to be curtains for you if you're on the receiving side of a Wild Samoan headbutt from the top rope.
Oh, man, meeting the barricade.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Taking a
big risk here by bringing the table into the action.
Coming back from the outside now. Got them off their feet here. Just beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Here are your winners, Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans.
And it's the Wild Samoans standing tall, having beat the Dudley Boys at their own game.
Devon and Bubba pushed Alpha and Sika to their limits, but in the end, there was only one way this match could end. Here comes the A-Champ.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the NXT North American Championship. Accompanied by Trick Williams, he is the NXT North American Champion, Carmelo Hayes.
Mello and Trick looking so pleased with themselves after attacking Wesley.
NXT 2.0 celebrating its first anniversary, all thanks to amazing talent like this man.
Hayes has a look right now. He probably thinks he's getting the night off and another day on his North American title reign.
Well, after what Mello and Trick just did to Wesley, who's going to have the guts to step up and take Lee's place?
What? This place is shaking!
We never thought we'd see Sikoa again.
His opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa!
And Solo is dressed to fight, too. I really didn't think we'd see him again.
We saw him at Clash at the Castle 10 days ago where he cost Drew McIntyre the WWE Universal Championship.
Well, as far as I'm personally concerned, Sikoa isn't welcome around here. Mello needs the night off.
Well, Mello talks about wearing the biggest crown in the WWE, but it's Sikoa who sits at the biggest table in WWE.
Well, he wasn't exactly invited to sit at this table now, was he?
We said to expect the unexpected. Is this title match going to happen?
Now, this is a surprise. Carmelo Hayes seemingly had no challenger for his North American title, but Solo Sikoa just showed up here and said, I got next.
Thank goodness. Mello had an opponent chosen by the NXT Universe as they voted for Wes Lee. But Mello and Trick brutally attacked Lee backstage. Now we're being spared a Mello-bration and getting a real match.
And I would have never expected Sikoa to show up. He just joined the Bloodline on SmackDown, and now he's in the main event of NXT. Can the Bloodline get even more gold tonight?
Strong words from Carmelo Hayes before this match saying, quote, and Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right into the midsection. Mello taking it to Sikoa here.
The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-Champ in this instance.
What a chop.
Trademark viciousness. Lack of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa. Mello in trouble. Sikoa. Trick Williams making sure Mello got out of harm's way. Well, at least momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict more punishment on the champ.
And Hayes takes out Williams on the outside. Solo standing strong.
Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
And look at this now. Yes, applying the...
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Solo Sikoa ready with a strategic advantage, taking Hayes by surprise and challenging him for the North American title.
And the Street Champ needs to continue to be unpredictable if he wants that championship. He's got two sets of eyes watching his every move, so he needs to outmaneuver both Melo and Trick to succeed.
You gotta be impressed by both Solo Sikoa and Carmelo Hayes. They've taken NXT 2.0 by storm over the last year.
Yeah, since the shift to NXT 2.0, Melo has spent over 9 months as NXT North American Champion over 2 very long reigns.
And don't forget Solo. Over the last year, he's defeated top NXT names like Santos Escobar, Grayson Waller, and LA Knight.
Yeah, he beat Knight so bad we haven't seen him in months. Maybe we should ask that Max Dupree guy.
Sikoa seems to be executing his game plan.
And it looks like Solo has all the answers for Carmelo at this point.
Hayes now on the offensive.
He's pushing back now.
That's possibly the trigger for Hayes to battle his way back into this.
Capitalizing on Sikoa's mistake. What a main event this has been for the 1-year anniversary of NXT 2.0.
And without this rebranding, Solo Sikoa may have never had the opportunity to show the world what he can do.
And if Solo didn't have this breakout year, maybe his cousin Roman Reigns wouldn't have trusted him enough to be part of the bloodline. Getting set up in the corner now.
Wicked clothesline. Hayes is being cut down at every corner.
And the power of Sikoa proving too much for Hayes right now.
Oh, man.
And gentlemen, we may be moments away from the Street Champ becoming the North American Champ. Big uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes. Ripped out of the corner.
Looking to put him away, and now Trick Williams up on the apron, causing a distraction.
Trick paying dividends. Ooh. First 48.
And that could be the turning point for the North American champion.
Oh, Samoa drop by Sikoa. Cover now for the win. Hayes kicks it too.
And Williams once again on the apron.
You can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes' championship hopes, might be fading away.
Super kick drops Williams. Hayes picked out of the sky.
Spinning solo.
Is that it for Carmelo Hayes? Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed. Here's your chance, Solo. The title could be yours.
From the top.
Oh, Samoa Solo Sikoa.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
2 count.
What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, Solo Sikoa!
Solo is your new champion. And is the North American title now going to SmackDown? The big question as we kick off Royal Rumble, will Roman survive tonight?
Well, the man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus is the greatest champion of all time, transcending the business. And tonight, it's personal. For 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated everyone. And luckily for Roman, he's had a special counsel and his cousins to help him keep cool, keep focused, and concentrate on the business at hand.
Now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside. And without those calming forces, Corey, cracks started to form last night in Roman's armor.
No telling how Roman's going to handle things on his own. It's been years since he competed on his own, but that's the situation we're seeing right now for the Tribal Chief. In recent weeks, Seth Rollins touched on the one thing that Roman Reigns has not been able to get over: the dissolution of the Shield at the hands of Seth Rollins.
Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man, and what Seth Rollins did to his family was cowardly in the eyes of the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, the man who is blessed by the gods of sports entertainment.
Corey, on SmackDown last night, we saw one thing that we haven't seen out of Roman Reigns. We saw Roman Reigns lose his cool.
Look at this. Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down.
Until that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, decided to tear it apart.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. He knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion. He knew there was one thing that Reigns will never get over, and that is that Seth Rollins chose to end the Shield.
The infamous blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair many years ago, which broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Well, tonight, Rollins will use that to get in the head of the champ and win the Universal title.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Universal Championship. Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins.
WWE Universal Championship has been in Reigns' possession for a record-breaking 516 days. Can he extend the reign even further tonight? Bell rings and the WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother-in-arms, Seth Rollins.
Well, Seth freaking Rollins tore that brotherhood apart 8 years ago, and we can now see that the Tribal Chief never truly recovered from that night.
Well, speaking of family, the Usos have been banned from ringside, and last month, Roman fired Heyman from the Bloodline. So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Roman Reigns focusing that anger, using it to get the advantage over Seth Rollins. You want to wear your shield gear? You want to play mind games with the head of the table, Seth? Down, around into the schoolboy, shoulders are down.
The rope saving.
Well spotted by our official.
Oh, so kicks to the face, and one more for good measure.
And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him.
Southbreaking Rollins has made it extremely personal with Roman Reigns. Years ago when he destroyed the Shield, and again in the lead-up to this match.
And if I'm Roman, I'm taking all that aggression and ending this quickly. Go full force and incapacitate Rollins ASAP, because the longer Reigns fights with all his rage, the more potential he has to make a tactical error.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
Caught in a bad spot. All the way down. The champ probably hoping that emphatic attacks like that will keep them in control here.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
He's making his way to ringside now.
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's time for Rollins to pay.
And he comes in under the ropes now. Headed out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Being carried around now. Boom, up the button.
I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear.
Rollins sent ringside. He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside. Into the steel steps. That's got to be a time turner. Uh-oh. Counter. He knew just what to do.
Textbook jumping clothesline. Delivered into the barricade. The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns is on the top.
Oh, look out.
They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky.
Oh, gets blasted into the steel steps. Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
My goodness.
And then look at that! And more damage being inflicted on the torso.
Repeatedly going after that midsection. Just devastating.
Tossed back into the ring.
Superman punch from Reigns. Absolutely laid Rollins out. And now Reigns can finally overcome his former Shield brother.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Reigns establishing the upper hand.
The power and rage of the Tribal Chief is just overwhelming Rollins here.
Just ejected from the ring.
This one's heading to the outside.
Nicely countered with a hard-hitting DDT.
Oh, what a response.
Reigns hits it!
That is how a true champion defends their title. I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the Tribal Chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns, old Shield brother now. Choose any Seth Rollins nickname you want, they're all true. And the WWE Universe...
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's
move
your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Finally makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the Tribal Chief past his boiling point. Ooh, right to the throat.
Seth Rollins desperately needs to figure this out.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
Oh,
What a headbutt. Going right back to the head area.
And this is why you've always got to protect your neck. Roman Reigns with a schoolboy pinning combination. No! Sit-out powerbomb. That's the kind of move that puts food on the table.
I think the whole bloodline is going to eat well after that. Reigns, Rollins, both men are waging an epic battle.
For years, these Shield brothers would go town to town and beat the competition to a pulp. Tonight, they're doing it to each other.
Roman being the aggressor.
Rollins has to devise a new plan.
And the counter from Rollins.
Now Rollins looking for some momentum.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Rollins.
Just punishing their opponent.
And a stomp to the gut.
Textbook jumping clothesline.
Oof.
Rollins can't find any reprieve right now.
And Reigns is holding nothing back against Rollins.
Head of the table. And Seth freaking Rollins are at war right now.
Bombs being thrown between these Shield brothers, but only one will be left standing.
Oh, schoolboy! Shoulders down here! Shoulders down to retain.
What's he doing? He had this match in the bag.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Oh, gets caught up in a bad position. Body slam. Roman Reigns is just taking...
Roman Reigns locked and loaded in the corner.
Superman punch.
Look at this, just unloading. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Just like that, Roman gets stopped.
Several reversals. Neither superstar able to penetrate their opponent's defenses. And he gets directed into the corner. Superman punch by Reigns. And it's under a spear.
The champ is in control.
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion,
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exorcised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from the...
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
This man and the rest of the original bloodline is under attack. The new bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new bloodline.
The original bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob.
The new bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes.
And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the bloodline.
The OG bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can.
There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity.
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original bloodline versus the new bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions in just a matter of minutes. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
A consistent attack here from Jey.
A fully focused Jey Uso right here.
And another big right. A lot to prove from the new bloodline tonight. Gentlemen, do you think they can do it?
Absolutely, Cole. Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Tama Tonga have been competing on a different level as of late.
They have won some major matches and earned titles too, but I worry they might not be as ready for War Games as Roman's crew. There's a lot more big match experience in general on Roman's side.
No, that may be true, but Solo's side has youth and a devil-may-care attitude that can work out tremendously inside War Games. I expect Solo's side to go all out here inside this sadistic structure.
Solo Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me, yeah.
Great journalism there, Byron.
Thanks, Michael.
Oof. Elbow drop.
Sent him clear into the other ring. Connecting with a sharp elbow.
8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo Squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Climbing up the corner.
Top rope. Uso splash.
Jacob Fatu's got a problem here.
Ooh. And oh my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw.
What an exploder.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi? Lift off. He's got Jacob here.
Talk about devastation.
Elbow drop. Oh, what a kick to the face.
God.
That'll be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his coach.
He's balancing on top of the cage with something dangerous in mind.
Oh my God!
There's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new bloodline in War Games.
And being targeted.
Sending with a big boot.
Is Sony closing this out?
Look at this! Little
The odd man in, and he's looking for an ace up his sleeve now.
Going downstairs. Old bloodline, new bloodline. Both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely. Solo just want to take his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new Tribal Chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight. Oh, man.
Stomping away. Things will get back to an even playing field with the next entrant.
Tama Tonga looking to get wild inside. Oh, look, God. I was afraid it was going to get to the... It is over. Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
So the call leader of the new bloodline has called himself the head of the table. Called himself the Tribal Chief.
Sky. Right with the point of the elbow.
The teams are squared up, but he doesn't think that's enough, apparently. He looks absolutely gassed here.
Yeah, he's absolutely in danger of losing it all here.
Even the teams are looking under the ring for a little extra insurance.
We got a loss to the end of the table. Will Jay take advantage?
But let's not forget, this man's top
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
Countdown underway. The odds about to no longer be even.
The WWE Universe throwing these superstars on.
Pumping the adrenaline they so desperately need right now. And the tribal chief is now entering Bloodline War Games. And Zayn connects with a Hallelujah kick.
No doubt, Sammy just ended this.
Taking head over heels.
And walking through the structure door, this is where nightmares become reality. Oh my goodness!
His stamina is getting tested here.
Yeah, Zayn put a little extra oomph into that one.
Slamming their opponent's face to the canvas.
Zayn able to enact.
Tumbling into the metal floor. Not a safe place to be. Oh, man! Has him up in a fireman's carry. No!
Kick to the stomach.
Vicious. I can hardly hear myself think. They're bringing the house down tonight. This is unbelievable.
And he's only got one thing on his mind right about now.
Mere seconds away from evening the odds in War Games.
Instinct to keep fighting. Completely lost otherwise. Nasty kick.
And now the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games. The mess of wood and flesh after that.
Numbers about to even, but not before he brings it up.
Russo, and it's Jay. That could put Tommy down for good.
Contained inside the cage. The door is shut. A world of absolute chaos. War Games can now officially commence. Here we go. Almost they made it after that one.
Watching Solo aggressively work the opposition.
Now Jimmy. Jimmy might have just finished this. Uso. Uso. Splash.
Jacob Fatu got a problem here.
Suplex. Lights up.
Guillotine choke. He's in a bad position now.
Taps out. And Sammy ended it there.
Here are your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy His. The following contest
Here we go. First two combatants locked in the one-man structure. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline in the match beyond.
The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions just a matter of minutes.
Just bludgeoning their opponent.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the Bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this. Is Sami Zayn still Usi?
I think he is, Corey. Sammy seems elated to be fighting alongside Jay and even Jimmy. Those are his dogs.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school Bloodline coming out on
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore of WWE can handle the new bloodline.
Roman and his crew need to remember what bonded them, what made their team Uzi, and work as a real team. Just one last time. Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
Got to be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
Looks like they're bringing additional firepower with them into what is now essentially a handicap match. Get arrow.
Incredible.
Taking off up the cage in this War Games match.
Hold on. From the top.
Crash landing.
Entering the ring and assessing the situation.
He's headed up. Might be going toward the top of this War Game structure. From the top. From the top with the splash. Could this be it? DDT.
Look at Jay, his lights are off.
Just trying to pound their opponent into the ground even further.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
OG Bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new tribal chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight. This will turn your lights out in a hurry. Samoan driver.
Then it's Jey Uso. Super kick. Good night. Oh my God, what a kick. Solo Sikoa, leader of the new bloodline, has called himself the head of the table, called himself the tribal chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd agree.
The Solo has grown in power with big wins and title reigns, but this is his biggest test yet. If his crew can defeat Roman's, Sikoa will be everything he says he is and more.
Over and over. So much aggression. And Sami Zayn reverses it. Able to slip out of that one.
The countdown hurtling towards the shift to the status quo.
Oh, man, right to the esophagus.
He wants it one more time.
DDT delivers. Jacob about to end this fight.
Tonga looking to get wild inside War Games alongside his bloodline. He just grabbed what could be a game changer, adding an advantage on top of an advantage.
Enters the ring and is diving head first into the chaos of this match. Both wrists captured. Jay is down and out.
Old bloodline, new bloodline, both sides in.
He's about to do it. He's about to do it again.
Spiked. Will not have it.
Both wrists captured.
Big time splash.
And guys, this is what War Games is all about. Both bloodlines leaving it all in the ring.
The old guard and new school trading their biggest shots in one of the most dangerous environments in all of WWE.
If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in War Games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in brawl. And there is no bigger brawl than War Games.
The next entry coming to even up the odds.
There's the buzzer, and Jimmy Uso is looking for revenge against the new bloodline in War Games.
Sikoa's group at a decided disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this structure.
But look at how young and hungry Team Solo is. In particular, Tama Tonga is a real wild card. He's like a hyena locked in a cage with a bunch of raw meat.
I even asked Tama backstage if he was looking forward to this match, and he just said to me,
Great journalism there, Myron.
thanks, Michael.
And he has an answer for Jay. What a display of strength here. Really continuing to take a beating in this match.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long.
Waistlock applied and
German.
I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
every bloodline member, new and old, is a generation. Here comes another one.
And looking at Jacob Fatu.
Planted by the DDT.
Does Jimmy have anything left?
And Tama gets knocked off his game there.
Sammy showing an aggressive which version of the Bloodline is superior? Well, there's your answer. Solo's crew prevailed inside War Games.
These four men are true family. Each of them fought with that same bit of hunger.
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders.
Well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Profits' night, but it's not going to be easy.
The Profits possess tremendous athleticism, but so do the Islanders. And let's not forget, the Islanders have Bobby Heenan in their corner.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
The Islanders are known for innovative double-team offense, but they're looking to do more than just beat the Profits.
Well, under the Brains' incomparable tutelage, the Islanders have become smarter and more brutal.
Tez and Dawkins better have their third eye open and their heads on a swivel.
I expect to see expert-level tag teamwork from both the Profits and the Islanders, with supreme athleticism from all four competitors.
What this match could boil down to, guys, is which team picks up the first pinfall.
It's not going to take long for chaos to rule. The Profits and the Islanders are ready to see who is the best tag team on Earth.
The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Tez and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can
And
find.
their opponents, accompanied by Bobby Heenan, at a combined weight of 499 pounds, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
We know the Islanders are as vicious as they come, but the Street Profits excel in all forms of chaos.
Yeah, Corey, but the Islanders have a plan and will stop at nothing to carry that out.
The Profits will have to truly compete as a team to overcome the odds in this 2 out of 3 falls match.
The truth is, I don't know if Ford and Dawkins have faced a team as dangerous as Haku and Tama.
And the Street Profits are going to have to execute a next-level plan to take down the Islanders and Heenan.
The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second.
Into the pin!
He's got the shoulders down.
What was that? He had him exactly where he wanted him.
Oh.
Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
Corey, you've competed in these type of matches before. What's the key to victory for Haku and Tama?
It's crucial for the Islanders to win the first fall as early as possible. To do that, they've got to either isolate Ford or Dawkins and block their path to make an attack.
Running power slam!
Haku is picking the opposition apart.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
And Haku got turned around there. A 2 out of 3 falls match is a different beast and a bit of a rarity in tag team competition. But one of these teams actually has a bit of a history with the stipulation.
Yeah, Cole, the Islanders have a history of success in multi-fall matches and in high-profile situations, no less. They competed in the main event of the first Royal Rumble event in this kind of match and won it in 2 straight falls.
They also won a 2 out of 3 falls match on Saturday night's main event. Bottom line, the Islanders are more than ready for this. Hopefully, the Street Profits are quick learners.
And Montez Ford finds himself on the defensive.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits.
He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up till now.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Ooh, stereo headbutt.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring is on that path.
Here's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Big back body drop.
Talk about being on the same page. They were on the same sentence with that fine piece of work.
It's obvious Montez Ford is feeling the pain that has been dealt out so far.
Yeah, he's just running on fumes now.
We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent of this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up. So you know that Tama and Haku can once again dominate as single stars.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Elbow strike.
Relentless aggression coming from Haku here.
Yeah, Ford's having trouble fighting back. Agonizing.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford. Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve.
Haku able to reverse.
One counter met by another.
There it is! Reversal! Ford seems unable to turn the momentum here.
And I don't think anything can stop Haku now. And taking aim right at the midsection with this offense.
He answers right back.
I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got punished for it. Then again, the corrupt president who handed out that suspension also vacated the WWE Championship for no good reason.
Yeah, Corey, there's just too many things to correct you on there.
Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
Working the midsection there.
Nothing fancy there. Drop kick! That's absolute power with a vertical suplex.
This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took
From the heavens. Splash from the top.
Great sequence of offense from Haku.
This is where Dawkins will be tested. Gotta find a way back in this.
From the top.
Splash. Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice.
Incoming.
Splash!
Man, oh man.
Just amazing athleticism being shown here.
We thought it was going to be the Street Profits going to the air this often.
The Islanders beating Angelo and Montez at their own game now.
Whoa, drop kick all the way to the out.
Into the cover! And he picks up the quick fall here. Elbow drop on target. And really being knocked around here.
Oh, there may be no escape from this. Haku
With a Tongan death grip. Solid grip on this hold. Not letting go. And that's it. It's over.
Here are your winners, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done. Tama and Haku just proved they are the best tag team of any era.
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant.
A superstar with a daunting challenge ahead. Grinding your way through the Bloodline, one of the biggest dynasties in history? Is it even possible?
Well, it's highly improbable, but nothing's impossible in WWE. It requires incredible courage to take on the Bloodline.
And there's no tougher challenge than taking on the entire Bloodline in a gauntlet match. Can't imagine what's going on inside this superstar's head.
Wow. How's this for an opening opponent in a gauntlet match?
Makes you want to throw in the towel before the bell even rings.
From Miami, Florida, weighing in at 260 pounds, Rocky Maivia.
And on the other side of this first hurdle, just one of the Bloodline's most savage and powerful members.
The Bloodline starting things off with a bang, looking to make short work of this challenger.
This is where it begins. The ultimate gauntlet challenge against the full might of the Bloodline.
Win or loss, this is an historic undertaking. History being made right here. The most prestigious family in the history of our business is at war with one of their own members, and tonight will be a battle to set order to the entire Bloodline.
An uphill battle is what it will be. You have the toughest set of competitors trying to dash your dreams of being recognized as the head of the table. And we know the lineup we are seeing tonight is exceptionally talented. Each one is capable of taking anybody to their breaking point.
Yeah, but I think our prime challenger has a chip on their shoulder. As dangerous as this lineup looks, I do believe the most dangerous individual is the one who's taking them all on.
Maivia in a state of distress.
And bit by bit, Reigns chipping away at the competition. Just disrespectful.
That's going to fire you up with anger.
Maivia caught off guard.
And there's the Uranagi. Planted them. Maivia with a nice turnaround.
Maivia finally finding an answer to that onslaught.
Now's a chance for Maivia to get back into this match.
Into the pin attempt. 2. Yes, Rocky Maivia has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
But you look at our entry pool and it starts to sink in just how much action's left to go. And now it's Tama Tonga entering the gauntlet. And as cruel as this match might seem, let's not forget, this is family. And right or wrong, however a family settles their disputes needs to be respected.
Well, one can even ask if this is a fight to fix a family or a night to control an entire business.
It's hard to say, Byron, when the family business is all about fighting. Momentum has pivoted towards Roman.
This is a more daunting task than Tama Tonga bargained for.
He finally creates some more offense for himself.
But Tama still has more to do to get this fully in his favor.
Tama taking on some damage.
And Reigns doing some proverbial smashing there. And a stomp to the gut.
Many gauntlet matches have happened in WWE, but with this one being all bloodline, is there anything special a combatant should consider?
Well, everyone in the family is physical, but this battle will only be won with a clear mind. A focus on the opponent in front of you instead of the next one through the curtain is paramount. If you're thinking about who's next, you'll lose to who's in front of you now.
And let's not lose the reason for this match, the right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you can survive tonight, you will be at the top of the... The Tribal Chief has acquired the target. Here it comes.
Superman, he thinks he has it.
Eliminated.
Out of here.
That was quite the elimination, but we are far from the end of the road here. Jamal looking ready as ever for this gauntlet.
Receiving end. Snapmare.
For good measure.
Jamal just getting knocked around.
Overwhelming attacks for Roman now. Reigns is setting up, Michael. Here he comes.
No coming back from Reigns after that.
Cover. 2 count. And so Jamal is through in this gauntlet match.
I don't even know the entry pool at this point, but I know we got fights for days left in this one. Time for Haku to enter the gauntlet and prove something.
there's more than family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights. If you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling, you'll automatically be considered the toughest badass walking this earth.
Roman being the aggressor.
Haku has been snuffed out.
Oh, stop. Following a forearm smash. Going to the top rope. What's his plan? From way up.
Oh, brutal miscalculation.
Looks like they want to take things outside. No telling what they have in store now.
Launched right out of the ring.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Distress showing in the face of Haku.
And Roman might just have more in store.
Boom! Good defense from him. Flat out power into the scoop slam.
Oh, catches a kick to the face.
Whip back into the ring. Oh, quick way to respond with a reversal. Oh, a headbutt right to the shoulder.
That's using your noggin.
That hit connects from Roman Reigns.
Oh, that is going to leave a mark.
And he's looking out of sorts now.
Find some payback with their own reversal.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Reigns with a schoolboy, not done yet. Lifted up his opponent.
Power from the tribal chief.
Two, just after two. Wow.
Nasty kick to the face.
Stomping down. Unparalleled intensity from Roman Reigns.
And Haku needs to find an opening fast.
Smash after the stops. And Haku with the counter.
Haku showing he's not out of it.
Prime opportunity now for Haku to get some separation and gather himself.
Headbutt to the gut.
Right across the throat. And a stop to the gut, too. Jeez.
Roman Reigns locked and loaded, measuring his opponent. Here we go.
Answered that with a stiff knee.
You can tell he's looking to end this here.
Ooh, what did the elbow counters that? What a punch. That's how you stop your opponent.
Scoreboard pinning combination.
Oh, maybe not.
Powerbomb.
Two count. Time's up for Haku. No longer running the gauntlet.
Down they go, but there is no time to even process this elimination with 5 other competitors left in this gauntlet.
And now it's Umaga entering the gauntlet.
Clothesline. Umaga is in a distressing spot.
Reigns is picking up steam.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Suplex. Reigns hangs on. Another one.
A third?
Powerful grip by Roman. Chaining together punishment, looking to do as much as possible with this window. Smash after the stops.
vicious shoulder tackle in the corner.
Roman's on a roll here.
Umaga has to find an opening and respond.
Hit the mark with that one.
He's certainly feeling that attack.
Here's the pump handle. Suplex.
Launched. Kick to the gut. And a big right hand. Oh, that was just malicious.
Insulting.
Making a mockery of your opponent could eventually backfire.
What a headbutt.
I don't know if Umaga can withstand much more of this.
Reigns is making an opportunity for himself.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Oh, what a headbutt. And the tide possibly shifting with Umaga getting rocked by that one.
Roman Reigns locked and loaded in the corner. Superman punch.
Reigns sizing up the target. Is there any life left in Umaga?
Is it enough? The cover! There's two. He's still in this fight.
If a kick out like that isn't a wake-up call as to the kind of monster, the kind of beast that Umaga is, I don't know what is.
Roman has been denied. This is not something we're used to seeing, and by the looks of things, neither is Reigns. Umaga coming up short of this gauntlet match. He's eliminated.
Plenty of gauntlet match left to fight with 4 more on the way.
Here's Yokozuna, ready to shake things up in this gauntlet.
Reigns is wasting no motion.
Yokozuna keeps getting cut off.
And he's absorbed some stiff offense already. Yokozuna gets countered. Punch! Punch lands. And it just to land a big headbutt. Right in the kidney. And early penitent. It's going to take more than that to keep his shoulders down.
Not even close.
Using their body as an absolute weapon.
Oh, and he stops that offense.
Yokozuna is just begging for a fight.
What a way to get out of that one.
Double axe handle.
What a headbutt. Look at this, just unloading. And a stop to the gut, too. Suddenly we've got front row seats to this thing.
And I don't think we want to get any closer.
Fight back with a punch to the gut.
Delivered into the barricade.
I just saw the faces on the attendees in the front row turn to stone with that look from Yokozuna.
Oh, my gosh.
He is trying to get up, but it is not going well.
Yokozuna's not looking as imposing or unstoppable after absorbing that attack.
Driven down. And this is our cue to get out of Dodge fast.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Superman punch from Reigns.
Reigns in the corner, ready to strike.
Yokozuna is
has
out
been
of this
eliminated.
gauntlet match.
Out they go, but we still have 3 more superstars chomping at the bit to win this gauntlet match. Now entering the gauntlet is Tamina, ready for action.
And at this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this combatant has been able to survive?
Look, you should never underestimate the fire of a Samoan. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't be surprised. But if you look at the caliber of relatives already eliminated, you can't help but be impressed. I don't know how there's anything left in these superstars' bodies.
Yeah, the tank is being emptied tonight.
Tamina being controlled by the opposition here.
Reigns is making an opportunity for himself.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Clothesline, so effective.
Vicious, just disrespectful.
That's going to be a moment you want to forget it very soon. Comes down across the head with the axe handle.
Clothesline
In the corner, and an elbow for good measure.
Things are looking a little rocky for her. Oh, she puts the brakes on that.
Tamina showing how much punishment she can withstand before dishing it back tenfold.
Tamina hoping to start a rush of her own with that attack.
Roman cannot be stopped here.
But Tamina's just one move from turning this around.
Practically never-ending blows coming at full force here.
Countered right when it was needed. Shoulder tackle.
Roman Reigns with a schoolboy pinning combination. No! Power from the Tribal Chief.
2. Fends off the 3 count.
That was a long 2 count there.
Tamina being controlled by the opposition here.
Roman seems tapped into his endless reserve of strength.
And a stomp to the gut.
Back to the neck. He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
Here we go, Byron.
Samoan drop. She went airborne and missed. Oh, my! Tamina's in crisis mode.
Roman Reigns with a schoolboy pinning combination. No! What power from the Tribal Chief.
2. Gone from the gauntlet is Tamina.
They are out of here, but we still have 2 more participants hoping to run the gauntlet. Oh, this gauntlet just got more interesting with Naomi entering the match. Just got flush.
As we get deeper into this war for the head of the table, the WWE Universe has gained hope. They're starting to believe a miracle is possible tonight.
The energy in the arena has shifted. Members of the Bloodline may have expected things to be over by now, but somehow one of their own has proven to be defiant in the face of all challengers.
What a right! Roman Reigns has just taken command.
Yeah, Naomi needs to reassess her strategy.
Totally helpless at the moment. Shot to the throat. The offense catching up with her now.
Good gravy thrown into the corner with a little something extra.
She fights back with the counter.
She isn't taking this lying down anymore.
Could be the turnaround Naomi needed in this match.
Foot right to the belly.
Nowhere to go. Fire kick.
punches. And a nasty stop to finish it off.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Slips away just in time.
Oh, my Lord. What contact. She's looking winded now. Reigns with a schoolboy, not done yet. Lifted up as a power. Sit-out powerbomb. Is it enough? 2. No, kick out for Naomi.
Just the slightest bit of hesitation in the cover could have been all the difference.
Reigns is getting set up. And here it comes.
Superman punch. Cover. 2. The gauntlet clears. Naomi is done.
Only 2 competitors left now in this gauntlet. Who's going to get the
Next
glory?
fall will
Here's
win
Jimmy
the
entering
match.
the fray in this gauntlet match.
And Reigns reverses. One final adversary stands in the way. The road has been tumultuous, but the finish.
Reigns nailed it.
And right into the pin. 2 count. And the kick out.
Somehow, someway, escapes defeat.
Still alive. And after all that, Roman Reigns still has an end of this battle. Jimmy's looking helpless to every attack.
Yeah, Roman is looking to embarrass Jimmy. Scoreboard pinning combination.
Oh, maybe not.
Turns it into a pin attempt. 2. Barely gets the kick out.
That had to have been closer to 3 than he'd like. Oh! Piercing the throat. And a stop to the gut, too.
What a display of strength here. With authority. And the action is getting a little too close for comfort here.
Debilitating attack on the leg.
The legs are a base that you do not want to lose.
Chopping down the tree at the base here. Hooked up. DDT.
He catches Jimmy with a counter. Big boot. Vicious. He has to be in a world of hurt here. And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Stopping it.
Farm smash.
Treating their opponent like a heavy bag right now.
In a well-timed counter. Here's the cover. Wait a minute.
Wait. Feet out on the ropes.
Not yet.
Hazardous part of town here on the apron.
Back suplex right onto the apron. Imagine having to continue competing after eating the apron like that. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Swallowing takedown.
Oh, no, wait a minute.
Sit-out powerbomb. Reigns just imposing his will right.
Reigns, ready to strike.
Superman punch.
That might have put it away. 2.
And Roman Reigns is your winner.
The winner of this match, and officially, your Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns!
The battlefield was laid out. The gauntlet was fierce. Pain will live tomorrow, scars will remain for life, but in this family, you will rule your own kin from a seat at the head of the table.